Namaskaram and welcome to Story Saturday by me Anaga Prasad in Katha Mandalam. I wanted to share this story with you all. It was a story that I read as a WhatsApp forward. Very interesting. So I thought I have to share it with you. So there was a kingdom. You would say, what? You again are telling a story about a kingdom and a king. Yes, but a very interesting one. Listen now. So there was this kingdom, and of course, like you all said, there was a king. But this king loved, what do you think he loved? Food. Of course, he was a foodie, but he loved toys. Yeah, this king loved toys, and he loved to experiment and ask his artisans to make different kinds of toys. And he also would play with it and encourage everyone in the kingdom to play with it. Young, old, everyone would always keep playing, and they were very joyous. It's like the whole kingdom was always happy. This was heard by a toy maker in a kingdom very far off. He thought, I have to go to that kingdom and show that king something that I have done. He packed up his toys in a bag and started his journey. He had to cross rivers, jungle, mountains. It was quite an arduous journey and a long one too. And finally, he reached this kingdom. And directly he went to the palace. And he told the gatekeeper to allow him inside. No, you look like a stranger and not from our uh, kingdom. I will not allow you inside. Just go tell your majesty that I am a toy maker and ask him to allow me in. They sent word, and as soon as the king heard that he was a toy maker, he said, please get him in, I want to see what toy he has. Just like a small child, the king was so excited. The toy maker came and the king said, what toy do you have? Show me, show me, show me. I will, he said, put his bag down and opened it, took a bright royal blue cloth, dusted it and put it down on the ground. The king was looking, what is he going to keep next? The whole court, all the ministers were keen to see what it was. He brought out one toy, looked like a human doll, and put it on that. Took out the next, put one. Took out the other one, put it. So there were three dolls. And from the distance that the king was, he was sitting on his throne, right? The three dolls looked very identical. So what the king thought, it's a set of three dolls. He got down from the throne, came and saw it, and he said, very nice, quite nice actually. The detailing is nice, a good choice of color, and even the wood you've used is very nice. So what is the price you're quoting for all these three? Remember, I would buy it in bulk, so give me a price which would be suitable. Well, Your Majesty, the toy maker said, they're of different prices. Different prices? Okay, quote it. He picked up the first toy and said, this is for thousand gold coins. The second one is for 100 gold coins. And the third one is for 1 gold coin. Now, the king was puzzled. All the three looked the same, and 1,101. How can it be so different? The king spent the next few minutes, actually an hour, observing to see any difference. Just like how we sit, no? Spot 5 differences, spot 10 differences. And we get it quickly, but this king could not make out anything. Of course, he cannot accept defeat. He is the king, isn't it? So he called all his ministers and said, you also better see and tell me what is the difference between the three of them. None of the ministers could figure out anything. Nothing. At last, he called the priest, who was the most intelligent and the smartest in the kingdom. And he said, oh priest, please figure out what this is. I am not able to figure out, and I need to order in bulk, no, for our kingdom. If they're all the same, I can as well order the one which is just 1 gold coin. Yes, Your Majesty, I will check it out, said the priest. Saw the first one. Second one. Third one. What are you smiling? Did you understand what it is? What is it? Tell me, told the king. He was very impatient, and because it was the matter of the toy, the tone and his excitement was just like a child. The priest said, "Wait, I will tell you, Your Majesty, I will tell you. But for that, I need a straw." Now the king could not hold it. "You are hungry? Are you thirsty? Please go quench your thirst, or I will get you juice here. Why do you want a straw? Tell me the difference between the three." "I want a straw, Your Majesty." "Okay, get him a straw." They got him a straw. He took the straw, took the first doll, and put the straw in its ear. And what happened? The straw went into the tummy of the first dolls. And after a few seconds, the mouth started moving. The lips. He put it down. He took the second one, took that straw, put it in this ear. It came out from the other ear, and there was no other movement of the body parts. Put it down. And now he took the third one, took the straw from the second doll, and put it in the ear of the third one. As soon as he put it in one ear, the lips of the third doll started blabbering, moving so fast. Now the king was even more perplexed. Okay, now I figure out that there are differences. But what is it? Why are they so different? Why are they behaving like that? They are just like us humans. I cannot make out. Can you please tell? You got it. You got it, Your Majesty. This toy maker is so brilliant. He has done these three just like us human beings. The first one is like a man of good character. When he hears something, he will not immediately speak or tell it out to people. He will keep it within himself, check things, confirm, and then he might speak about it. That's why it is $1,000. There was a smile on the king's face, and the toy maker also started smiling. The second doll, Your Majesty, is like a person who is engrossed within himself. All he is bothered about is him and his surroundings and his family, or his friends and his loved ones. So whatever he hears doesn't go out, or it just goes out from his ear. He's not bothered, nor will he be affected. He leads a happy life. That one costs $100 gold coins. Okay, the third one then. By now the toy maker was laughing. The king looked at the toy maker and said, "Why are you laughing?" "Well, your priest will tell you why I am laughing." Well, the priest said, "Yes, your Majesty. The third one is just like many of us. As soon as we hear something, we cannot keep it within ourselves. We have to tell the whole world whether we know whether it is true or not." Now the king also started laughing, saying, "Yes, we are like that. And now I know the difference between the three and how difficult it is to be like the second or like the first, because we are all like the third." Saying this, the king ordered all the three dolls in bulk for people to understand and tell this story, and make these toys to be used in the schools and for adults too. Well, back then probably the kingdom did not have these therapy and psychologists and all. So maybe they would just talk to each other and they would use this. But this can be used even in therapy classes maybe now, right? Sessions. And not just the money of the toys, the king paid that toy maker almost a big bag full of gold coins, and asked him to shift to this kingdom, and asked him to think and make many more beautiful toys for his kingdom. And this is the story that I wanted to share with you all, which is very beautiful, isn't it? Share in the comments what you liked and what you understood from this story. Will you all do that so that we can learn from each other? I'm waiting for your comments, and of course, you all know what you have to do. Spread the joy of stories. How? By liking and subscribing. I know I don't like to do this, but if I don't do this, you're all not showing me love. So I have to do it. So thank you all so much, and I will meet you all with another story very soon. Namaskaram.